Initially known as Adrift, and was originally intended to be a PlayStation 3 exclusive. However, Sony eventually lost faith in the project and decided to drop it. This is when Capcom stepped in and insisted on releasing the game on the Xbox 360 as well. In October 2013, Remember Me was featured as one of the monthly titles for PS Plus, resulting in it becoming the most downloaded PS Plus title in Europe. It was during this time that I stumbled upon this gem myself. Immerse yourself in the futuristic cyberpunk city of Neo Paris, where the year is 2084 and a powerful corporation known as Memorize has unleashed the revolutionary brain implant called Sensen. This groundbreaking technology allows individuals to effortlessly download, store and share their most cherished memories. With an astonishing 99% of the population now equipped with Sensen implants, Memorize seizes the opportunity to exert control over society, manipulating and erasing memories as they please. As a result, criminals are rounded up, their memories are wiped clean, and they are imprisoned in the formidable Bastille. Tragically, some citizens are left mindless and abandoned, transforming into savage beings known as Leapers. Our fearless protagonist, Nilin, has already experienced the horrors of a partial mind wipe and is now on the brink of total erasure. But hope arrives in the form of the enigmatic Edge, a leader of the Errorists, a courageous group determined to combat Memorize's tyranny. Edge guides Nilin on a perilous journey to reunite with her fellow Errorists, devise a plan to reclaim her stolen memories, and ultimately dismantle Sensen's oppressive grip on society. The actress who plays Nilin, Kezia Burrows, does a good job of portraying this strong and interesting character. She's probably more well known now as Amanda Ripley from Alien Isolation.
My head may still be full of amnesia, but the risks Tommy and Edge have taken to free me have got me feeling troubled. Now they want me to punish Neo Paris's privileged few. Edge talks about a clandestine mission to be accomplished in the heart of the Saint-Michel Comfortress. About a brutal wake-up of this high-security district, making it fertile for the seeds of revolution.
As you take control of Nilin in the early chapters, one cannot help but be struck by the breathtaking visuals of Remember Me. The cityscapes of Neo Paris are a sight to behold, filled with intricate details and captivating atmospheric weather effects. This game was released towards the end of the PS3 era, just a few months before the launch of the PS4, allowing the developers to truly showcase the hardware's capabilities. The soundtrack, composed by Olivier Derivière, is the perfect complement to the stunning visuals, being a blend of traditional symphonic cinematic music full of drama and electronic effects which reflect the fusion of organic and digital elements present in Neo Paris. The gameplay is a blend of traversal reminiscent of Uncharted, intense combat that shares similarities with the acclaimed Batman Arkham games, and a system that allows you to hack into a person's Sensen implant and manipulate their memories to your advantage. This mechanic allows you to delve into significant memories that have shaped a person's life and mindset, allowing you to uncover crucial actions that can be altered. For instance, you can make someone believe they were responsible for a person's demise instead of the true perpetrator, altering their perception of reality. This mechanic is initially introduced during the early stages of the story, but it could have been further explored and utilised throughout the game. It offers a visually stunning experience, allowing players to delve into the minds of their targets. However, it would have been even more engaging if there were multiple outcomes for each scene, leading to different endings and adding a much needed replay value. As it stands, the player feels like they are going through the motions with a predetermined outcome. Another intriguing aspect of Remember Me is its combo system. In the opening chapter, players are introduced to the Combo Lab, where they can customise the actions of each button press. These customisable pressings come in various types, such as power for increased damage, regen for health restoration, and chain pressings that enhance subsequent moves in the combo. As players defeat enemies and gain experience points, they can unlock more pressings and tweak their combos to suit their combat style. For instance, if combat proves challenging, players may opt to include more regen pressings to improve survivability. As you progress further into the game, you'll encounter a diverse range of adversaries. Brace yourself for big brutes who effortlessly shrug off your standard attacks, agile foes who cling to walls and attempt to ambush you, and the most frustrating of all, invisible enemies who can only be hit once drawn into a light source. However, fear not, your arsenal of special abilities will grow alongside your combat skills. You'll gain the power to stun and unveil the invisible leapers, as well as the ability to manipulate robots into drawing in and exploding other enemies on the screen, which is immensely satisfying. To utilise these abilities, you'll need to have enough power in your special meter and wait for them to come off their cooldown period, which may be quite a long time for the more potent skills. Fortunately, you'll have access to pressings that not only charge your meter more rapidly, but also reduce the cooldown timers. While the combat is enjoyable for the most part, there is one encounter that I found particularly challenging, located at approximately halfway through the game. It involved a group of invisible enemies that can typically be dealt with by drawing them into a floodlight, but in this instance there was no light source, requiring you to stun them with a special ability instead. I struggled with this section and eventually had to temporarily lower the difficulty setting to progress past it. Remember Me will take you between 8 and 10 hours to finish, which felt about right to me. Right now you can grab a PS3 copy for just £6 on CEX, or an Xbox 360 copy for £3. It's a budget-friendly option that won't break the bank. Unfortunately, the game is not available for cloud streaming as part of PS Plus, and it's not backwards compatible with the Xbox One or Series X. So to enjoy this gem, you'll need an actual PS3 or an Xbox 360. Alternatively, you can find it on Steam, although it might be a bit pricey, so it's worth shopping around for a cheaper CD key. Great news for Steam Deck owners, as according to ProtonDB, Remember Me runs perfectly on the platform without any tweaks. Don't miss the opportunity to delve into this unique adventure. Dontnod initially had plans for a sequel in 2015, but the immense popularity of Life is Strange and a lack of enthusiasm from Capcom caused a shift in their priorities. While it's unfortunate that Nilin won't embark on further adventures, the story of the game we did receive concluded beautifully, making additional entries unnecessary. However, I highly recommend playing Remember Me for yourself, as it had some truly interesting ideas that could have been further explored. That brings this episode to a close. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, then please consider leaving a like, dropping a comment, subscribing to the channel, and sharing on social media. My next episode will be taking a look at a title that was pretty much reviled by critics. Could it possibly be as bad as they say it is? Join me again next time to find out, and in the meantime, take care.